if you've just gotten into detailing or you've been detailing for a while, whether it be for just personal use, hobby, just you know, cleaning your car, your friends' cars, or if you're doing this as a business, you know that it's very labor intensive. It requires a lot of standing up, a lot of bending down, a lot of on your back, on your knees, and it gets you in a very uncomfortable positions depending on the detail that you're doing. If it's like an engine cleaning, you're gonna be bent over a lot. If you're doing paint correction and you don't have a lift, then a lot of times you'll be on your back to buff and polish the lower panels. If you're doing interior cleaning, you'll be bent over, you'll be crouched, you'll be in a lot of different positions. And as you can imagine, the problem with that is it brings a lot of aches to your body, especially if you're doing this for a prolonged period of time in a day, and then obviously if you're doing this for days and weeks and months at a time. So in this video, I want to give you a few tips that you should do on a daily basis to make sure your body doesn't get completely beat up while you're working. Because if you're out there 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours at a time, then that seriously takes a toll on your body, and do this for days, weeks, and months, and you can have some serious issues at a much sooner rate than you'd want if you don't take care of yourself and your body. So tip number 1 is I highly recommend you get a foam roller and a massage bar. This is a foam roller, and then this is a massage bar. And what I want you to do with this is, it's a foam roller, so you literally just roll on it. And I'm not gonna show you because there's more videos that are actually much more instructional than what I can show you. But I want you to foam roll on this for at least 5 to 10 minutes every single morning before you go out. This is absolutely paramount. Basically what it is deep tissue massage, except obviously not by someone's by a foam roller. And I'm telling you, it will work wonders on your body, because it's gonna loosen up your muscles before you go out, so you're not gonna be super tight and tense when you go out on the job site and you're moving around a lot. And 2, if you are coming back, if you are sore, if you are feeling a bit of aches on your back, on your thighs, and your calves, on wherever, then using one of those 2 items will definitely work those kinks out and get you back to a level you can perform at without being in complete pain. So foam roller, massage bar, definitely go out and get those. I think they're like 20 bucks each or something like that. But you have to do it every single morning for 5 to 10 minutes. And when you're feeling extra sore or you had a very long day, do it for longer. It's that painful good feeling that you get where as you do it, it hurts. It's never pleasant, but once you're done and get off and your body's feeling a lot better, then you're glad you did it. So it is painful, but it does feel good at the same time. And following the foam roller and the massage bar is another 5 to 10 minutes simply just stretching. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to go out for a 30-minute jog. You don't have to do anything. It's just a simple stretching to get yourself loosened up, and so you're not all tight and tense when you go on the job site. Yes, those are great, but also just adding a little bit of stretching will go a long way. Tip number 3 is while you're on a job site and you're out on your 6th hour and you're trying to crank them out and you want to get home or you want to go to the next job site and you're just, obviously you're feeling tired, you're, starting to feel those aches, you have to take a break no matter what, even if it's just for 5-10 minutes. I guess that's the theme for this video, 5 or 10 minutes. Even if you have to take 5 to 10 minutes of a break, just go to if you're mobile, then you go to your van and just turn on the car for 5 to 10 minutes and just relax for a little bit. Take a sip of water and just let yourself cool down. You need that break to re-energize you. And obviously, if you're at your shop, then go to your office, sit down for a bit, 5 to 10 minutes, get a cup of water, and just take a break. Just take some deep breaths, slow down, catch your breath, and just recoup your energy so you can go out and work harder. And this is for the people that consistently work those 10 to 12 hour shifts where you're booked out, you're busy, which is great, but you're consistently working 10 to 12 hours Monday through Saturday. And obviously that's a great thing to be busy, you have a customer base, but at the same time your health is getting really affected. And I'm no expert, I don't know much knowledge, you can't ask me a question, I'll be able to answer why this and that with your health and your nutrition. But what I can say is working 10 to 12 hours on a consistent basis isn't gonna be good, especially if that's also leading to bad habits like eating junk food, not getting enough water, not spending time with your family, not doing things other than just working. That can lead to some problems. So if you find yourself in that situation, then one thing I recommend is just get someone to help you to do the most basic tasks in a detail, and pay this person 9-10 bucks an hour to just help you be your little assistant. So is cleaning pads that important for you to do? Is getting different towels? Is going and grabbing a different tools? Is wiping down the dashboard? Or is prepping the tires for? Are those as important as doing the actual buffing and polishing, or actually cleaning the leather? No, there's obviously priority tasks that you can delegate to someone that just simply isn't important, and it's very hard to mess up if you just train them for a few hours to get the task done right. So if you could just hire someone to cut down an hour or so on each detail, then that's going to be a great benefit for you at not a very expensive price. So it's very affordable for you. But that's one thing I highly recommend, is if you are consistently working 10 to 12 hours, try to cut that down by just hiring someone to do the basic tasks for you. And lastly, real basic advice, you gotta watch out what you eat and drink. If you're on a job site and all you're doing is drinking soda and you hardly drink any water or Gatorade or Powerade, that's gonna lead into some problems. So having good habits too while you're working is very crucial, because if you're eating junk food, donuts in the morning, and then fast food in the evening, and then more donuts and junk food at night when you're just working the entire time, that's gonna also lead into some problems. Again, I'm no expert, I'm no nutrition person that knows what to do. No, none of that. I just know that there's some things you should do and shouldn't do that'll lead you to some problems. So that's the advice I have for you. You should definitely look into more information on what I said, because I myself am not an expert. I just read a lot, so I'm not gonna try to give you any facts or stats on what to do or how to do it or why to do it. I just know that's something you should be looking at if you are doing this as detailing, because it is very labor intensive. Not many people know that when they're first getting off. They think it's fun to see someone wash a car or polish a car or clean the interior, until they actually do it and they see how long it takes and how physically demanding the job takes. So leave your comment down below if you're doing anything like that. Like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.